to drop.
Shannon, thank you. And Michaela, to you, you're at the Hume Dam where water has been released. How's it looking where you are?
Well, it's quite easy to see why the Hume Dam becomes a bit of a tourist hotspot when the gates are open. At the moment, there's 12 gates open, and I'm sure you can hear that water roaring behind me. Now, it's because the Murray-Darling Basin Authority increased water releases from 50 gigalitres a day to 75 gigalitres a day. Now, that was in response to rapid rises in inflows, and what that means is basically 100 gigalitres of water a day were coming into the Lake Hume. They're coming from uncontrolled water sources. So places like the Dartmouth Dam, which spilled for the very first time this year since 1996. So basically, they can't control the amount of water that's coming out of there. They can't slow it. They can't stop it. So it's all flowing into Lake Hume. And in order to get more airspace, they've had to release more water. We also had a downpour of rain earlier this week, which contributed to the water levels in Lake Hume rising and the need for more water to be released. Now, that's obviously having some impacts around town, around Albury, and particularly downstream as well. We're seeing flooding in parts of Albury. Doctors Point in particular, the residents there were door-knocked. It's quite a low level in Albury. Residents were door-knocked and told that they could become isolated, so to stock up on medical supplies and food and other items as well. The main road and the only access road into that area has been closed. Residents can get out of there, but that's through walking through a dirt track to higher ground where they've all left their cars and being able to drive out. So we're keeping a close eye on that particular area there. The Murray River at Albury is sitting at about 5.38 metres, so it's a moderate flood level at the moment. If we have more rain, the Murray-Darling Basin Authority could increase flows further. Now, they're confident at the moment that they won't have to, but it's a possibility that it might, because there is more rain predicted in coming days and into next week. So residents all around town are sandbagging properties as we are seeing water rises. Noriel Park is one that's completely underwater. Businesses along the causeway have been sandbagging their properties, and also farmers have told us of the impacts there of moving cattle and also the potential impacts of crops if we don't see dry weather and they're not able to get those farming machinery out there to clean the crops. So the impacts will be felt, but we're keeping a close eye on that and just hoping that the rain doesn't come, so at least there's a bit of relief in the Hume Dam.
Fingers crossed, Michaela and Shannon. Thank you both.